Monza and Reims, those types of tracks. The short tracks, Monte Carlo for instance, or Silverstone, they would use a short wheelbase, open wheel car for that type of race. The other problems being heat was a big problem with these cars because everything's enclosed. The drivers complained about temperature. Some of the other cars had venting up on the cowl. This one doesn't quite have all that venting in it. And some of them had air scoops on the cowl area to try to get as much air down in there as possible. This particular car was raced by both Stirling Moss and Juan Manuel Fangio in 2 races in the 55 season. The Buenos Aires race was raced by Fangio and was won by Fangio in the open wheel version. The race in Monza with Stirling Moss was raced as you see it with the number 16 livery on it. So it's pretty much as you see it was raced in Monza. See a lot of ducting on the car in the rear just to get cold air back to the brakes and exiting out of the brakes, as well as cold air on the wheels and tires and keep everything at a cool temperature. They discovered in the Carrera Panamericana where they had troubles with the tires blowing out at high speed. Too much heat buildup on the tires caused that, and so they kind of remedied that by having some openings built into the chassis a little bit. 55 cars, you can always tell because the hood has the air grill on the right-hand side there exposed for the long intake runners. The early cars had a very, very short intake path and meant that the hood line could be a lot lower. When they went to this longer intake runners, they went to the different hood design. The benefit being those long ram pipes give you the absolute best top end performance, not so much on the bottom end. These cars were bodied in magnesium alloy because of its extremely